Diarmuid Connolly, and a vital interception by Conor Gormley. I mentioned earlier he did it in the All-Ireland final of 2003, and he does it again here. Vital interception as Dublin once again opened up their opponent's full back line. 3 goal opportunities for Dublin. The signs are ominous as Tyrone have to go forward in waves. Consequently, they're very much exposed back there in that full back line. Ball comes to Stephen O'Neill, Footballer of the Year 2005. Still O'Neill tries to lay it off. Again, Rory O'Carroll this time gets the interception. There's a challenge, a little bit late to say the least, on Rory O'Carroll, and that's a free out for Dublin. But what about this for a goal scoring opportunity as Brogan fed Diarmuid Connolly. Great defending by Conor Gormley.
Yeah, wonderful intercept by Gormley. Just got his fingertips to the ball and gets back to recover. A critical situation.
Alan Brogan, Barry Cow, Michael Darragh McCauley will bring James McCarthy into it. Kevin Hughes fouls. Free to Dublin.
Must have been impressed since Stephen O'Neill came on. He has a lot of, there's plenty of dash and plenty of movement in him. And what if Tyrone got a goal in the next couple of minutes?
I think anything is possible in a game like this, but you'd have to say, at this stage, having seen what we've seen, Dublin are the ones closest to that goal at the moment.
Oh yeah, definitely they should have scored 2 in the second half and 1 in the first half, but I still think if Tyrone managed to get a goal, it could put the cat among the pigeons.
Brian Dooher, Alan Brogan. You have to be impressed with Dublin's work ethic. Michael Darragh McCauley, Diarmuid Connolly, Bernard Brogan takes on Joe McMahon for yet another opportunity. Great ball across the face of the goal. There's a chance here for Paul Flynn, and he's going to take his points. He's also collided with the umpire, but the umpire is fine, and he gets to the flag. Paul Flynn's second point of the match. Sean O'Neill, right half back, got a yellow card for that challenge. Confirmation.
Yeah, another feature of the Dublin team has been its unselfishness today. That was a great crossfield ball that time from Brogan. It was to Flynn, who finished off at a palm.
Dermot Carlin battles hard and gets himself a free. Philip Jordan. Dublin in control. Michael Darragh McCauley. Good ball down to Barry Cow. Paul Flynn goes on the run on the outside, but it falls to Diarmuid Connolly. Onto the right boot, off the top of the crossbar, and Connolly can do no wrong. He can afford a little smirk, a little smile, a little bit of luck about this, but really, to be honest with you, he deserves it. It's a real classy performance by the St. Vincent's man. 7 points, left and right footed. It was worth the admission fee alone just to see Connolly's display.
But once again, they're getting so much room in the Tyrone defence. Like the movement of the Dublin forward line, you've just got to take your hat off to them. Connolly in particular, Alan Brogan, Bernard Brogan, the 3 of them are they're moving all over the place, and the Tyrone defence simply don't have the legs, they don't have the covering player to help them out, but anytime it's one-on-one, Dublin have made the most of it.
Ger Brennan, Rory O'Carroll, Sean Kavanagh gives it quickly to Brian Dooher. Owen Mulligan comes out to gather, goes back to Kevin Hughes. Dermot Carlin coming forward from cornerback position. Penrose throws that one over the bar for his second point. Tyrone may be struggling, but they certainly haven't given up. They're going to introduce a double substitution. That's Enda McGinley wearing number 25 and Aidan Cassidy coming on. Kevin Hughes, one of the players making way. Obviously, Enda McGinley coming into centre field. The other player going off is Colm Kavanagh.
I thought Colm Kavanagh started quite well today, but he hasn't gone into the game, I'd say, from just after the first quarter, and it's no surprise that he substituted. Kevin Hughes also was overrun really today in the middle of the field. The first day I've seen him, really suffering in that area.
Stephen Cluxton's kick out is aimed at Michael Darragh Macaulay. Not too sure, to be honest with you, what was that for, but Joe McQuillan gives the free to Tyrone. Sean O'Neill wants to take it quickly. Brian Dooher, just out of shot at the moment, goes instead to Stephen O'Neill. Gets away from Cian O'Sullivan. Difficult angle. Great shot. Quality score by one of the true heroes of Tyrone football over the last 10 or 12 years. It is, of course, Stephen O'Neill.
Yeah, and how often have we seen that shot? That's a wonderful score by Stephen O'Neill. Anytime he's got the ball since he's come in, he's been very effective. He's got a little bit more supply to him, and he has the capacity to do damage to Dublin.
Michael Fitzsimons. Michael Darragh Macaulay. This is a man who made his championship debut last year. Pass backfires, Barry Cahill picked up. Bastic. Paul Flynn. Nice ball. Over towards Michael Darragh Macaulay. Taking on Conor Gormley. There's confidence. Gormley brings him down. And Tyrone continue to be under siege and under pressure. Michael Darragh Macaulay taking on no less a player or defender than Conor Gormley.
They're just not able to withstand the intensity or the drive of the Dublin players anytime they run at them.
17-point score for Dublin, 16 from play. Stephen Cluxton and Bernard Brogan, the only players to score from a free. Just for clarification, in case you've just joined us, Stephen Cluxton scored from a 45. Well, here's Pat Gilroy. He's going to be 42 years of age in 9 days' time. Born in Marino in Dublin. He is certainly has done a really good job and will be well pleased if Dublin can maintain their control of this quarter-final. Is it Dublin against Donegal? The end of August. Alan Brogan to Bernard. Diarmuid Connolly goes for the cross instead. Barry Cahill. He's been known to score goals down at this end. Here he comes. Takes his point. Barry Cahill's first point in this All-Ireland quarter-final. But you know what? He deserves it. His work ethic, his total concentration, his at times unselfishness rewarded with a good score.
Yes, and the selfishness also of Diarmuid Connolly that time, and the vision of Diarmuid Connolly has to be applauded as well. He saw Cahill coming up on the overlap, fed him at a beautiful point, and the result, excellent score from Cahill.
Ball knocked down. Brian Cullen gets it back to Ger Brennan. Floats one in front of the forward to run on to Diarmuid Connolly. Gormley, at times chasing shadows at this stage. Alan Brogan, Bernard Brogan, Philip Jordan picking up the crumbs, lays it off for Martin Swift, and once again it is Tyrone that won't give up. Stephen O'Neill to Mark Donnelly, still Donnelly, surrounded by three Dublin players, nowhere to go, comes back outside to Stephen O'Neill. Beautiful pick up by Stephen O'Neill, brought down Martin Swift, and the referee's whistle finally goes.
Yeah, just James McCarthy that time a little bit over exuberant in his tackling. No need to go in so aggressively. Hands an opportunity to Martin Penrose.
Martin Penrose to take this. He's positioned just inside the 45-metre line. There he is, and here he comes. Third point for Martin Penrose. This is beautiful. Under pressure. Lovely play by Stephen O'Neill. Barry Cow cleverly retaining possession, particularly when the pressure was coming towards him. Kevin Nolan, Alan Brogan, Bernard on the turn. This one is going wide. 17 points scored from play by any standards is a good day's work by any team.
Yeah, but the approach play also in Dublin has been outstanding. Their defending has been magnificent. It's been a tour de force by Dublin, the best we have seen from them in many years. It's a game that they have been looking for a number of years against the top-rated opposition, and by God, they have got it today in spades.
Just saw that Ross McConnell is coming on for Michael Darragh Macaulay in the midfield area. Philip Jordan tried to accelerate past the incoming challenge. Referee didn't like it. Ball taken quickly for Brian Dewar. This is a good ball. Here comes a chance. It's O'Neill surrounded. Cluxton gets a boot to it and a toe to it, and it's sufficient to clear the line. Stephen Cluxton is still down injured, but Dublin come away with it. Barry Cow. That has been the first and really only opportunity of a goal for Tyrone that I can remember, at least. Alan Brogan chasing Dermot Carlin. Still Brogan. Free to Dublin.
Jenny Macker, Alan Brogan's handling has been just magnificent today, controlling the skinny ball. Just watch this situation here. O'Neill just wanted to get the ball onto his left foot, crowded out at the last second. Great defending once again from Dublin.
Wonderful defending by Dublin. They were under pressure. Cluxton did what any good goalkeeper should do and just get it out of the danger zone. And here he is now, coming up to take this free. Made his very first appearance for Dublin back in 2001, May 27th. He was only 19. Played against Longford. Now, of course, 29 years of age and could well surpass John O'Leary, who played 70 consecutive championship matches. And Stephen Cluxton gets his second point of the match. That now puts him with 8 points in the championship campaign so far.
Well, he's
20 points for Dublin.
Yeah, he's been a model of consistency. I mean, his kickouts are a thing of legend, and the disguise that he can put on his kickouts are wonderful. But he's added to that the accuracy from long-range frees this year. Some goalkeeper.
Sean Kavanagh going up with Kevin Nolan. Referee didn't like the challenge, so free quickly taken. Sean O'Neill coming through the centre is Martin Penrose. Stephen O'Neill.